I don't know what the fuck that means. There's people like watching my channel right now. Like, what the fuck? Is this on? Yeah, it's on. It's dark, y'all, so I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see, but there's some light, yeah. But I'm walking, and maybe I'll do a little talking. Uh, yeah, I bought a bunch of groceries, and then I fucking sat there on the little rock wall next here. I can't see it. And, man, let me turn on the light. Can I turn on the light? Flashlight. Okay. Maybe that'll give you a little bit better, huh? I don't even see. Hold on, do I gotta flip the camera? Is that what the problem is? Yeah, probably. Son of a bitch. As soon as I did that, turn the light on. Fucking dick. Oh, I heard noise. It sounded human-like. Wait, no. Enable flash. There we go. Okay, now, probably a little bit better. But I can't really show you the sidewalk. But, well, wait. No, I don't want y'all looking at me. Fuck that. Yeah, I got, like, shit. I got, like, $60 worth of groceries on my back. Like, fucking shit that a single guy would buy. A couple bowls of ramen soup. I like that stir fry one. That's kind of sweet chili. It's hot, but it's fucking sweet, and it's fucking. It's not all liquidy, so it's not soupy. It's just like noodles, and it fucking goes in the microwave. It's fucking good. Like I got some those cups that make fucking muffins in the microwave. They're fucking badass. I got some of those. What else did I get? Oh, some juice and some fucking dude, I found like for $1.18 a piece, like they got these fucking, like you know, them sticks you put in a bottle of water and they make it fucking whatever flavor. Well, I got grape crush, which grape is the fucking shit, and root beer, I think. Yeah, root beer. I'll try that shit. Like, what if it really fucking tastes like root beer? But yeah, like what the fuck else? Oh, I got some lime sherbet, but I've been fucking sitting on that rock wall for so long, it's fucking gonna be liquid sherbet by the time I get home. Like, I'm like halfway from the grocery store, but yeah, I got a lie. Yeah, man. Oh, I got some, like, just regular ass sausage. Like, sausage, man. If you want a good tasting sausage, it's like fucking almost $10 for a fucking thing of shit. But like, I just got the regular one. It's like $3.58 or something. It was still like not the bottom. Like, if you really want to go, if you want to get the dirty, but fucking still like, okay, this is what I do. I like fucking, I go buy the bar ass motherfucking either classic or Polish sausage, right? You get like 14 of them for like less than $5, okay? Buy that shit and then go buy you like some cheap ass either boil in the bag rice, right? Boil in the bag rice is easy. If you boil water, you can make boil in the bag rice. You can even get the minute kind that it cooks like fucking way faster, right? It doesn't matter. Then just fucking, I cut the sausage into slices and fry that with like butter. You don't even have to add shit. Like it's got its own oil. Like it'll just cook out. Yeah, just fucking keep it on a medium heat and fucking stir it around so it doesn't burn. And if you really want to go badass, like add some onions to that shit. But yeah, put that shit over the rice. Like just fucking right out the pan. Like plate the rice, boom, right out the pan. Fucking scoop the fucking, just like slide it right off the pan onto the fucking on top of the rice. Put mustard on that shit and fucking chow down, man. Mustard and pepper, dude. Pepper's good. Like I don't know, they say salt's bad, but the thing about salt is like we have five tastes on our. Oh, did you know they discovered a new taste? Probably since you were in school. So I was in school. It's called umami, and the whole reason they even know about this taste, but it is a real taste, is they had to fucking add it in there, just like they took Pluto off the list. They added umami onto it, because of MSG. We wouldn't know about umami except for MSG enhances umami. Umami is like the meaty flavor. When something is savory and fucking meaty and buttery, umami. But MSG actually is something that enhances it, okay? And for y'all who think MSG is made by bacteria. It's fucking natural, it's grown, okay? Like, mushrooms are made by fungus. Well, bacteria and fungus are the same thing, but it's natural. It's not fucking unnatural is what I'm saying. Like, salt is a natural thing. Animals seek out salt. Like, they have to go find salt, like, if they don't, like, there's a place in Africa where motherfucking elephants have been, like, going way down into this fucking cave since, like, they don't know how long. But they can tell it's been a long time. In the dark, they know to go. Because, like, they get taught. They pass down the knowledge to the other elephants, but they go down this cave for salt. That's what they go down there for salt. Like, that's how much important it is, Like, even to a fucking animal that don't know what the fuck. It's not like thinking, I need to go get salt. But someone tells it, I need to go get salt, Like, pretty clearly, too, it seems. Yeah, but salt. So I don't think it's that bad a thing, What I have heard is, like, you gotta drink. If you're gonna be drinking, salt isn't such a bad thing if you have water. If your fluids are moving, like, if you're keeping water constantly, regularly, like, then the salt, like, doesn't have much of a thing. I don't even know how it works on your blood pressure. I think it has to do with osmosis and shit. Like, osmosis is basically like, if you have a membrane, right? The fucking, it has holes in it that are small enough for, like, water to go through, but not for salt. Even if the salt's dissolved in water, like, what'll happen is, if you put straight water with no salt in it on one side, and salt with the water with salt in it on the other, then I think it'll try to equal itself out, basically, by the straight water will start mixing. No, it either pulls it out or pushes it in. I forget, but it's one of the two. Okay, I have a clear understanding of this to a point. No, actually, like, I'm quoting something that I learned in fucking my senior year of biochemistry that I took, that I really like science, but I didn't really need that class. So I kind of just, like, had fun with it. I like the class, so anything I like, I'm going to learn, but that was fucking 25 years ago, okay? Like, that's the last time I learned about osmosis. So, I know about it, I remember. But it's not like, I'm a fucking current expert in the subject. But yeah, we're in a neighborhood now, so I guess I can hold it up. Maybe I can see more shit. I don't usually do this, but I always fucking kind of want to. I do sometimes, I guess. Sometimes I just record a video and post it, but I've never live cast on Reddit before. Like, I don't know, Reddit's kind of fucking, like, I put shit on Reddit that maybe I shouldn't put on, because it's going to be under my name, but, like, I don't plan on being famous or nothing, but, and I'm not doing anything, like, that I wouldn't be proud of, okay? But, I don't know, I wouldn't want some shit to be public, like, everyone know, but it's in a place where you gotta go look for it, so if you went and looked at my shit, then I really don't care if you know or not. Put it that way. But I mean, if you're not, there's people I know would never go look for it, and I want them to know. Put it that way, yeah. So don't go fucking blasting this shit everywhere. No, I don't know. I honestly, like, I don't put anything on the internet that I don't want to be public knowledge, but that doesn't exactly fucking moderate me a whole lot, you know? Fucking, I don't know, I'm a big time fuck up, so who the fuck cares? I don't care, like, I've done worse already, bitch. Like, I fucked my life up, like, pretty good when I was 18, and fucking, it's kind of been an experiment in fucking bad decisions ever since. No, not totally. I did some good things. There's some things I am still proud of, but like when you have like only a few things that you're really proud of and really consider achievements, and one of the most important ones is kind of just like suddenly taken from you and you don't understand why exactly, but someone had the power to do that and they did it in a very mean way. It fucks with your head. But you know, like, everybody wants you to just shut the fuck up and like act like it didn't happen. That's like the best advice. And it's taken me a long time to fucking even attempt to do that. But yeah, like, we're on my street, but I still gotta cross this four-way. Well, it's not a four-way. They don't gotta stop. I'm not stopping. I'm walking. But when I'm on my bike, on my motorcycle, I don't stop here unless there's a car coming. Like this, I don't know. This is actually, it's crazy that we've been here like such a long time. But like, I think a whole nother same amount of time where I grew up, which is like just a couple miles away. But like, shit, last time I went by the house I grew up in was like 2017, I think. But it's crazy because the last time I fucking went by the house I grew up in was right after I fucking I caused a wreck and I fucking didn't stop for it. I hit a car, like I saw like, okay, I was getting in a turning lane and this car had like gotten into the turning lane like before me, but like way before me, like way before they should have, okay? But like, I feel like it was my fault because I didn't look before I got in the lane. So I don't know what they would say in court, all right? And I didn't stick around to find out. So I cut through the gas station where I was gonna turn at it anyways, and just fucking took off and ran. And I'm like, I don't do that. Like, I'm a pretty honest person, but when I was a kid, like, I was in like 6 hit and runs, like just fender benders, but I just didn't stay. Like, didn't stay, even if it was not my fault. Like, I don't know, I just booked it. Like, I never ran from the cops, and I wouldn't. Like, it's just not me. Like, I don't think of it as a game that like some people do, you know? Some people, like kids, think of it as a fucking game, and like, these motherfuckers are shooting people, dude. Like, I'm already a convicted felon, okay? I get stopped. Even if I got, you know what? If I get stopped, I got weed on me, right? I fucking keep my hands on the motherfucking steering wheel, turn the fucking interior lights on, and fucking, I'm nice to that dude, okay? Because I'm white for one thing, and for two, like, I don't want them to fucking get a little fucking paranoid. I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to think I'm doing something, because I'm not, right? I want this to be over with, and I want it to minimize the damage, you know? Like, I fucking fucked up when I was 18. right? And I did a stupid thing, a stupid kid, and I got away. Even I got away, but my name was out there, right? And they knew it was me. Uh, they knew it was me, but they didn't have like I don't know. They honestly didn't have any concrete proof because I know the proof they had, and it was shit. It was like my friend's mom dropping my name. That's like they fucking thought they had fingerprints on a soda can. Couldn't match them to me. They fucking had the guy who like I was involved with as a victim. Couldn't fucking pick me out of a photo lineup. Like I know those for facts because my lawyer told me that beforehand. But I joined the Marines, right? 6 months after it happened, I joined the Marines. And 6 months after that, I got fucking picked up in charge of robbery, secondary robbery, for like a prank. I jumped in a running car. The fuck are you trying to hit me or what, asshole? Say something. Nah, but that's my neighbor too. People in this neighborhood, they see you walking and they fucking freak the fuck out. I've had cars follow me. I mean, it's late, yeah, but like I'm fucking live here. I live here. Like I got just as much right to be here as you do. I'm wearing fucking swim trunks and a t-shirt with fucking those shoes that let you feel the earth and shit. Like I'm fucking white. Like why are you even questioning why the fuck? Like goddamn, like everybody ain't got a fucking car, okay? Even in this neighborhood, bitch. I don't know, but I'm here, so I'm gonna shut up. And maybe no one saw this, so I don't know. I'll leave it up if you can post it or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. All right. Yeah, I've got a plate sticking out of my shoulder, but I'm still wearing a backpack, so it kind of hurts. Like, okay, I broke my shoulder in a motorcycle wreck at the end of May, and for like a whole weekend, like 5 days, I fucking thought it was just dislocated, right? So I was walking around my house just taking ibuprofen and fucking trying to relocate it, right? Like trying to watch YouTube videos and figure out how to fix this shit, right? Because I thought it was just dislocated. I didn't think it was like full on broken. Well, I went to the ER finally because I got my dad to pull on it and I got my fucking son to pull on it, but all I got was pain. It didn't fix. I saw like the back of I had a bone sticking up in the back of my shoulder, right? Basically, for a whole weekend. And like thinking like I'm gonna fix this shit. And finally I went to the ER on like Tuesday and fucking shit happened on like Friday. And I told them like I think it's dislocated. And they were like, oh yeah, why do you think that? And I was like, well, cause I can't raise my fucking elbow above my shoulder. And like there's this, you know, and I showed them the lump. And they're like, alright, let's take some x-rays. And they were like, good news is it's not fucking dislocated, but the bad news is your fucking collarbone is snapped in two. And you're gonna have to get surgery and get a plate put on top of it and screwed in so that it'll hold both sides together so they'll heal back, right? So it started healing back, you know, like I had the surgery. I don't know why, I never had surgery since I was like 5 years old, like where they actually like, put you under. Well, okay, no, I did. I had surgery in 2021. I fucked myself up really bad in the first motorcycle wreck I ever had. This was the second motorcycle wreck I had. By the way, I'm getting another motorcycle. But yeah, let me go in the back door. But, whatchamacallit? I sometimes forget where I'm at in the story. Yeah, so this is my second motorcycle. Has the surgery, right? And everything went good, right? Like, and it's weird when you go under, man, because it's not like sleep. Like when you go to sleep, like you still feel time go by in a way. Like it's most like sometimes you will fall asleep and you'll wake back up like and you feel like it's 3 hours have gone by and you're like what the fuck like but most of the time you go to sleep and like you sleep your 8 hours and you wake up and you feel like okay, put it this way, if you slept 8 hours you would feel one way, right? But if you only slept like 4 hours, like you would feel like you didn't get enough sleep, right? When you go under, it's like you stop existing, like for whatever time you're under, and you just come right straight. Like it's like you just like whoom, whoom, come like I don't even remember blackness. Like it's like you don't exist for a fucking couple hours, and then you just pop back into reality. Like for you, nothing happened. Like doesn't like I've literally I remember coming out of the surgery, coming back into consciousness, and being like they were like okay we're done, and I was like wait what the fuck like this just y'all just started. I told him y'all just started, and like they were like no like it's over like we're done. I was like what the fuck like holy shit like I remember telling him that though like on my first motorcycle ride. Like I have one, like I was like I got fucked myself up pretty bad, okay, and like I literally was like in and out of consciousness the whole time, like I hit a median I hit a curb in the middle of the fucking road because like that's what they decided to do in the past like 20 years is fucking put curbs in the middle of the fucking road everywhere. At least in my town they do, San Antonio. I hate it because roads that like I learned to drive on and roads that I drive on for 10, 20 years, well 10 years, uh they fucking like never needed a curb and like yeah traffic got a little bit worse but like we don't need curbs to tell us where we can't turn and shit. Like why can't we turn there? What if we want to bust a U and shit? Like it's no problem but like they put a curb there. Like I don't understand. Besides that, besides blocking us from fucking turning, like is there that big a problem with cars going into oncoming traffic? I'll tell you what, the people who fucking make cement made a killing on that shit. Like, goddamn. The government had to buy how much fucking cement to put all them curbs up? But, like, yo, no one asked those questions. But, that's what I hate. And I was in and out of consciousness, like, fucking all night, right? And, like, I was reading, like, some of the doctor's notes, like, because it's so cool how they, like, you get an app that your hospital uses, and like I've got my X-rays online. I've got fucking all the doctor's notes and shit online. Like I've got all that shit. Every test they did on me, the results are online. Like it's pretty cool. But so I know that night that I was administered fentanyl, and I know like I forget what else, like morphine maybe or another painkiller, opiate, which is just crazy because you hear all this shit and cause I'm I don't fuck with fentanyl. Like downers are never my thing. They make me itch, and I don't like fucking falling asleep around people I don't know and shit. Like I'll never get used to that. Fuck that. But I do fuck around with like speed, and so I know I hear things and I'm around some of that, like, but just because it's around what I'm around, but it's just crazy to like damn they like people are dying on that shit, and like they're fucking lacing shit with that shit. Like sometimes like people, okay, so honestly like sometimes I take a hit of dope, right? And the fucking the shit looks all dark and shit, like it's not clean. And sometimes you take one hit and you fucking get really fucking sleepy, dude. I fucking taken a hit of dope and fucking fell asleep like for sometimes like if I haven't been up a couple days, 30 minutes. But other times like fucking for a whole night, like that shit you get is sometimes it's just sleepy shit, but it's supposed to wake you up, And I mean, I've been doing this shit for a while, like not ragingly, like like recreationally, okay? And like for most of the years I was doing it like not even once a month. But I can't say, like once every 5 weeks, somewhere in there, like literally, like I would do 3 days, boom, like a weekend, and fucking by the third day, I was like, all right, I remember why I only do this shit every 5 weeks, and that would be, boom, I was good. But it doesn't hit me the same as it used to, like it, as I get older, like those chemicals, those dopamines and all that shit that gets released when you do it. Like I feel like my body's just not like making as much, you know, because it's not like I'm doing it to where I'm drained, uh, all the time. There's breaks in between. I do it, but fucking, it's still like I can tell it's not the same. And well, okay, part of it is like when the first time I smoked crystal was in 2000 in fucking Southern California, like in Oceanside, California, right? And goddamn, like I was chasing the dragon off a sheet of aluminum foil, like it was folded kind of like in a valley, and you put it in there and you fucking hold a lighter under it, and then you have a fucking like straw. You suck the vapor up with it. It's like the worst way to do it, right? Like the worst way to smoke, man. But that's the way people did it back then. Like they just hadn't been around long enough. Like for I remember when I was a kid, right? And I was smoking weed and shit, but I remember Bill O'Reilly or the female reporter on fucking the show called Hard Copy from back in the day, and they were talking about this new fucking what do they call it, like mega drug or ultra drug or something, because it was purified methamphetamine that was smokable, and it was called ice, and it was from Hawaii. Okay, fucking ice came up from like the thing about smoking ice. Like I remember, and I'm pretty sure if you look this up, it's the fucking truth. It came up like it started in Hawaii, or yeah, it started in fucking Hawaii. That's what I remember. Hard copy, like that's what I remember. There was a story on hard copy about this shit. That's the first time I heard about it. But anyways, like so, like I said, like there's been years I didn't smoke, but like 20 years now, plus years I've been fucking doing this shit. And back then, okay, from 2000s, like started growing, right? In the early 2000s, like I could go out some places and I could see some people and I could know they were tweaking because I tweaked, right? But back then, like tweakers, like if you saw a tweaker somewhere else, you fucking avoided that motherfucker like a motherfucker, because it was like when you were tweaking back then, you were so fucking paranoid that if you knew someone could tell that you were what, because you knew that they could tell you were fucking tweaking because you could tell they were fucking tweaking. Like y'all just fucking automatically like that's fucking no. That's a motherfucker you don't get around. Like if y'all met like in a regular place, or like at someone's house or something, if y'all met like that would be fine. But if you're at Walmart, nah, fuck no, nah. Get. Hey, there's some fucking tweakers right there. Like you just have a natural aversion to it. But back then the meth they cooked, okay, it was the pill dope. That was when they were using a recipe that used anhydrous ammonia, anhydrous ammonia, or red phosphorus. Like there was two cooks. They were very similar, and they both use ephedrine pills as their base, right? And you basically like energize a part of the ephedrine pill, so it unstuck from the ephedrine molecule, right? And then when that got it took iodine to fucking energize that shit and make it like jump off the molecule, right? And so when that piece jumps off, like then another piece from the anhydrous ammonia like jumps into the to the ephedrine molecule, right? And it fucking boom, it's meth. Like that's what it was. It's called Birchfield reduction. Yeah, Birchfield reduction. Like it's a fucking it's a they use it in labs to do other stuff too. Dude, the way they cook that fucking crocodile in fucking Russia and shit, it, like if you know like I just looked up the recipe and it's a lot like cooking meth. It's basically like cooking meth, but you use fucking codeine instead of fucking ephedrine and shit. But I'm pretty sure I forget what the exact reactions are. Pretty sure it's got iodine, and they're talking about like same shit they used to make meth, like um, liquid heat, drain cleaner. That's lye. Lye is just your base. Like the reaction won't start till it's at a certain pH, and so lye fucking pH is your reaction. You add just enough lye to when it starts. Once it starts, you stop adding lye and you fucking keep it on an ice bath and you keep stirring it to keep it cool, because if red phosphorus gets too hot, it turns into white phosphorus and nothing will put out white phosphorus. Like it just burns. It doesn't need to get lit. It just burns like because it hates everything. It will burn through your bones. Like okay, it's the reason fucking meth labs blow up. because they let it get too hot, or they put it in a bottle with a lid on it and they didn't burp it and they fucking let the bottle blow up, which is very very bad. But yeah, it doesn't work as much. So I'm gonna get out of here and y'all have a good night.